Romans 15:4.
Yes, sir.
Listen,
For whatever nikatah before,
that's the truth right now. What came before this?
nikatah telometer.
Man, y'all sound like a little children choir. Y'all so low. What y'all trying to do? Go ahead.
So that through endurance,
That's it. That's what y'all do. And see, boy, preach your own little gospel. But no, that's the key too. Making sure when you're going through, you got the mindset not to quit. So what the thing is always looking at how valuable the word is to you. Like when you really consider all the things that he's telling us to do, teach us how to become like him. The important, first of all, what was written is what's going to basically substantiate us and validate us. That's what validates us. So with that being said, looking at the importance of how you always got to have the word. Again, I was guilty of, you think, well, you hear the word when the word comes, so you hear the word, but it's not just hearing the word, it's actually walking inside of the word. All of the premises of it, everything he told you to do, actually keeping it. With the mindset, not just, well, I'm keeping it because he told me, I'm keeping it because this is part of the contracts he gave me so I can obtain what he's trying to get me to inherit. Now, it's like, he wrote some things that we need to do. No, I'm only doing them because of what the actual intent for me to become like him. So when I do it, that's why I'm doing it. I need to have something that more or less motivate me to do it. So periodically, I need to go back through the word when situation. So what he'll do, some will come up and kind of might be discouraging. And then he'll tell you what you need to do. I mean, I don't know right now, just piss it out to myself. No, you need to go back to the word. Yeah. That's what he look at. That's what he do. He always go back to the word. That's how he reminds himself of things. That's how he keeps certain order. Why would I tell you to constantly keep going back to the word? This is something I'm not doing. He looks at, I'm always reverting back to what I've said. You know, that's see, the word just ain't the word for you. It's the word that validates him. Listen, it ain't just about you becoming validated. You becoming validated is based off of what you learned about him, right? First of all, what's validating him, okay? This is what he came for, validation. Let's see how that work. Come on. Who the hell went up? Give me one of them over here. What y'all did over here? Come on. Bryson, you hot too? Man, you had what you think happened? You had a hot sandwich or some monkey meat and you hot already. Man, you be sweating, put your eyes out. Come on.
And through the Nakuma.
So the comfort, that's what we're looking at. Preach your own little stuff. That's right, the comfort. That's what we look at. So that gives me comfort when I'm going through. Listen.
Oh, the Ketubim. We might have tikva.
Cool. That's right. That's what we got. So now why are we looking at this? Because now based off of what kind of come to mind now, we're looking at validation. Okay? So let me see. Let's see 3 and 7. 3 and 7 of the book. Say that Allah Shamut. They're called Exodus. Ushala, Ushu, what is that? Usha, all I should. I don't know what's going on. I thought I thought shum. Look at that. Allah Shamut. 3 and 7. Listen.
Yahuah said, I have surely seen the affliction of my arm.
That's what he said. I have truly seen the afflictions of my arm.
Who are in Mizraim.
Who are in where?
Mizraim.
See, he wouldn't have said that. He would see, God see us all over the world. He said, no, I've seen the affliction of my people.
Come on, preach.
So I'm denoting something as well as while I'm trying to validate. See, this is what you got to look at. First of all, he's coming to validate himself, okay? So it's just like when a person parks, sometimes they say, if you can't get it validated, you got to pay. I'm validated, and they come, so I need you to validate. Let's see what, I'm curious, let's see what validate is. Validate. Who is that back there? Jahid. I know the Val man. I know the white man. We've been so long trying to get it up. That man put Valley Ranch. Check approve. See, check approve the validity or accuracy of something. That's it. So when they validate, they basically saying, you don't have to pay. That's what they're doing. Think about it. You got to validate what they said. Everybody else got to pay except for you. You You know what I'm saying? It gives credibility to what you've been doing. So what Yahuah was showing them that, listen, I'm coming down first to establish, to validate myself. This is important because the first thing to do it, don't come trying to validate me, okay? First of all, prove your own self. Y'all got it. So the first thing you need to do is make sure he's validated with us. Y'all got it? All right, let's see what happened. Then what he said now, he said, I have done what?
Yahuah said, I have surely seen the affliction of my arm,
So what he said, I have surely seen the afflictions of my arm, which is my people.
who are in Mizraim,
See that he denoted where they at. They're in Mizraim that they would call Egypt. Listen.
and have given heed to their Sayak,
And I have given heed to their Sayak. I probably use Zayak, Z-A apostrophe A-Q, Zayak. It could be say that. The only reason why I'm gonna say that, and they probably say Sayak though, but I would just tell you keep Zayak. I'm telling the reason why. That's when you do it as a group. You can cry it yourself, but they actually were crying as a group. So Zayak would be different. Z-A apostrophe A-Q, because that's a different statement. To say that he heard, now he could have heard them Sayak as one person. So I'm just giving you another perspective at the same time, okay? So Sayak could be right, remember, because he was recognized them as one person. He said his son. So that could very well be, if we're going to stay on that premise of saying he's seeing them as one people, okay? But I'm just telling you, you need to know this. So if he's looking at, I've heard multiple crying of these people, then I'm looking at Zayak. Because I'm looking at a crowd of people crying out. Y'all got what I'm saying? So I'm just giving you another perspective at the same time, because they weren't considered to be one people yet. Yahuah's coming to do again, invalidate himself. He's going to validate them. Okay? Let's see what happened.
from before their taskmasters,
We can cut it down a little bit. I just want to break it every now in your mind. Go ahead. So you say, see, from that. So now it don't make sense. So why they crying? So now this one, all this is going to be important because it's a series of steps what he's doing here. I've heard the cry of who? People all over the world? Where people he heard? His people. Where his people at? See, I'm telling where they at. Y'all know that? So why they crying? See, this is important. So I already know why I'm doing what I'm doing, because this is my people. My people are here. My people have cried out to me. And they have been crying out because of their taskmasters, because what's been imposed on them. What is a task? That's the only reason they're crying out. It's because what you've been having them to do. Yeah. So tell me, what is he going to do? I'm confused. I don't even know what he's going to do. What he finna do?
for Ayada their suffering.
See that? Now he said, I know they're suffering. What happened?
So I have come down to deliver them from the yard of the Mishrites.
That makes sense. So now what he just told me he's coming to do? He will come to procure me as a people. Y'all got me? He will come to wipe away my sorrow. And he'll come and get rid of the task that been posed. So now this is important for you. Why? Because now you got to look at another operation. Who has had you crying out now? Sin. Yeah. I only heard you because I'm hearing you as a people, collectively. Okay? What they're doing, he came down to deliver us from the object that had. It don't make sense. You can't deliver me. If you take me out and the same situations happen, did you actually deliver me? They just put me in a different place for it to happen. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So for me to really understand what he came to do with getting rid of sin, I have to understand, how did he see them? I saw them as my people. I knew what their cause was. I can't, somebody laying by the man laying 40 years by the pool. He meant, what he couldn't do? Yahuah walk up, 20/20 vision. What you want to do? 20/20 vision. You got eagle eyes. That's not a problem.
That's right. That's right.
I know what your problem is. That is important for you when you praying and you calling out that man. I got to tell you, man, he don't know. He was able to determine by what was causing them to do what they were doing before he took the course of action to deliver them. First of all, who are you? Who are you? What you crying for? What's the, I see, I know. Now he done said, I know they sorrow. He said, I know they sorrow. That's what he said. Now I'm going to be honest with you. That's hard to believe. I'll be honest with you. It's been hard for me to accept that. It's been hard for me to accept that. What exactly, what sorrow spirit go through? Huh? What suffering the spirit go through? We don't see a spirit go through it, but that's what he denoted. He let us know. Listen, I know the reason why I'm coming because I know why you're going through what you're going through. I'm acquainted with. Let's look at Psalm 53 and 1 of the book of Yahuah. They call it Isaiah. Yahuah 53 and 1. Listen.
Who has among our message?
See that? Who have believed our message?
And to whom has the arm of Yahuah been revealed?
Hold what you got right quick. Now, based off of that's going to send some questioning. The question I'm going to have right now, let's see if that's the 5th chapter of the book of Allah Shemut, 5 and 1. Let me say that what I want. Allah Shemut, they call Exodus. Shemut. 5 and 1. Listen.
And afterward, Moshe and Aharon came and said to Pharaoh.
See that afterward, this is what happened afterwards. This was after the other previous statement. They came and they spoke to Pharaoh. Tell me what happened.
Thus says Yahuah,
Thus said Yahuah.
the all of Yasharal.
See that? He's the Elohim. He's the supreme one of Yasharal. What happened?
Let my arm go.
See that? So he had to state his relationship. That's what you got to do. You just come pick up somebody from school. Them folks tell you, well, who are you? You have to show ideas. Something you can't. You just go to school and say, "Oh, I'm Chanel uncle. I came to get out of school." Them folks like, who are you? You have some ID. They start looking through the papers. We don't have you on here. That's what Pharaoh looking at you. He's stating who he is. This is for validation. This will happen with all the. We just shoot stuff out your mouth. How you gonna validate this stuff? This man went and told that man something. Listen, he said, listen, man, listen, we here on behalf of Yahuah Elohim. He's their all. You know, he's the supreme one. And he done, what he done told him to do, the supreme one, the superior one, what he told him?
Let my arm go.
See that? Let my people go.
That they may celebrate a cog
See that?
to me
See
in
that?
Bamidbar.
See, that's why. So they can say, what you think gonna happen when I let them out? Who you think they gonna praise?
That's right.
Man, I come get you out of jail. You been locked up 30 years. You been got, what you gonna got there? Walk right past me? Isn't that right? Man, you like, man, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you let them go. Them folks gonna celebrate me. Why y'all think we keep them? See, you don't even know why you been keeping them.
Yeah.
Because he made them let her go. So you ain't gonna believe it. Guess who ain't celebrating? Somebody still cat, somebody ain't their people.
Right.
That's what Yeshayahu want to know. Let's see what he said. Let's figure this out before we get Yeshayahu 53 and 1 again. Listen there.
But Pharaoh said,
That's what Pharaoh said.
who is Yahuah?
Who is who?
Yahuah,
For what reason?
that I should obey his call to let Yasharal go.
See, that's what he said. Let's see 53 and 1 again. 53 and 1, Yeshayahu, they call Isaiah. Listen.
Who has among our message?
Let me ask you a question. Did they give Pharaoh a message?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's what Yeshayahu had. Who had did what?
Among our message.
And what happened?
And to whom has the arm of Yahuah been revealed?
He ain't gonna believe it. Why y'all think, let me ask y'all a question. Why y'all think he didn't do it? I don't know him.
Right.
What did he see? His firstborn had died? He seen darkness all over Mizraim?
No, sir.
He seen bloody water?
No, sir.
He seen gnats. He seen hell come down in fire. Why was he gonna believe it? This is what Yeshayahu said. They don't believe us because they have seen no evidence.
Right. Right.
Man, you're gonna have to validate yourself.
Yeah.
You're trying to show you have a right to be here. Okay, trying to help y'all out. Listen.
For he comes up before him as a tender shoot,
Listen.
and as a root out of parched Adamah.
Dry ground. What happened?
He has no form nor majesty that we should see him,
You see what happened? They didn't see that man dressed all up in all his glory. Listen.
nor appearance that we should desire him.
Listen.
He was despised and forsaken of unashamed.
How you know? What he said now? Back up a little bit more. They say he has no what now? He had no comments of nothing that we should do what?
Nor appearance that we should desire him.
Listen.
He was despised and forsaken of unashamed.
That's what we did. That's why he tried to tell you the stone that the builders rejected. Why you think they rejected it? Let me tell you something. I went to serve the place that had rock mason. Real rock mason, they did it. When they pick a rock up, that rock got to work. They don't change that rock. They don't pick up rocks and swap out nothing. It's too much. I'm telling you, a rock mason, they don't do that. Stone mason don't do that.
That's right.
When a stone mason get a rock and put it
Yes,
down,
sir.
it's got to fit.
That's right.
Y'all got what I'm saying? They don't pick up rocks. They don't do this. They too heavy. It's a lot of work. So when stone mason work, when they pick up a rock, they get it. The rock got to fit.
Yes, sir.
You got what I'm saying?
That's right.
So they came to Yahuah. He was rejected. Get the other one. He ain't fit. See, because a rock mason has an eye. Stone mason has an eye when they looking at rocks. They ain't got time. They got to be able to eye a rock and know when they get it, it'll work for what you're trying to do. But when they came across Yahuah, don't use that one. Grab the other one. You see what I'm saying? That was purpose. It did. You can look. A stone man got out. You can kind of look and tell, I'm not gonna be able to do nothing with that rock.
Right.
This rock just really, it's gonna be a lot of waste of time if I get that rock and put it up. I'm gonna find myself working harder. So they pick the rock that allowed them to work easy and keep function. You got what I'm saying? So this is why when you hear the stone that the builder rejected, that one became the head of the corner. So you ain't gonna believe what happened now. You hear something. Let's see, the head of the corner is gonna be the foundation. This your problem why you had to look why stuff had to come down. If the wall already up, how you gonna become the head of the corner?
Right.
That means it gotta come down.
Right.
They don't know why stuff had to get torn down.
Right.
Because he showed you put all these rocks up and none of them gonna work. Now you gotta go back and tear all this down and you gotta start back at the foundation.
Right.
See, they get confused. You're the confusing. Why y'all think Jerusalem kept falling and had to keep rebuilding it? You gotta get the cornerstone right.
That's right.
He kept showing you missing the cornerstone.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna keep falling until you get the cornerstone. But he's letting you know why he's not acceptable to it, because it's a certain type of look we feel like you ought to have for us to like you.
Right.
There's a certain kind of suave voice you gotta have for us to entertain you. And he didn't have that. So he was rejected. We said we couldn't use. We could tell the man, look at, I ain't gonna be able to use him. I can make every other stone work but him. See, that's what you're trying to get you to understand.
Yes,
Listen
sir.
what happened.
He was despised and forsaken of unashamed.
See that? But despite, you ain't gonna believe what happened. When they took him captive, get what happened? They said, smite the rock, and what happened?
He was scattered.
They don't know what happened. They just told you what were them women that left. He was rejected. Now the other people despised, they took him, but get what the 11 did? They walked out. They forsook him. The writing told, they said then all his Talmudim forsook him. Y'all didn't know that?
Yes, sir.
The men took him because they despised him. The Talmudim walked out because they looked at man. Man, I ain't finna get caught up in that.
That's right.
But that was the writing. He looked at the writing. See, you don't know. This is why he was okay with it. What he showed us was the power of knowing the writing. This gotta work to my good.
That's right.
Yeah.
See, why people rejected me, it's writing for me. What is it for you?
That's right.
It's validating him. What is it doing for you? See, you don't even realize he could be validating you and you fight. Listen, he was despised and what else?
And forsaken of unashamed.
That Holy God. Let's see that. That's the 26th chapter of the book of Matthew. See that 26, 44. Let's just look.
Yes, sir.
I said that was Alicia. That was her nephew. I was up there last night leaning. I thought that was Carter leaning up at the skin. I was like, man, he like a big old boy up there. 26. What I said, 26? Let's do 44, man. Let's see. That's how that works. This is 26, 42 of the book of Matthew. Listen.
Is it 42 or 44?
42 be fine. What I put up there? Do 42. It's all right. Listen, we live long enough. We got to get to 44. Come on.
Once more, he went a second time and prolonged.
What did he say?
Abi, if this cup cannot able to pass from me unless I drink it, let it be according to your reson.
You see what he said? So that's the only way you don't get past it. You have to go ahead and consume it. A lot of stuff, think about that for us. Most of us just, you know what we do? We keep with the delay. We stay on delay. You know what I'm saying? Well, I just won't drink it. He said, well, it's going to still be there till you do. That's just being honest. Ain't nothing going to change till you do. That he did, and why this important for you? Because he did everything that you and I would do. How many of y'all done had something come, you just try to prolong it? You're like, I don't want to deal with it. That's natural. Why you think he did that? He won't walk around, whatever, I'm good. However, I can just do it because I read the word. You still fighting flesh. Don't let people make no fool out of you. You still fighting flesh. That's what made it so prominent. Why you think he recognized him in his being? Because this man had all of the hurts, all of the woes, all of the fears, all of the doubts, everything working against him, yet he still did my will. That's why I say he my son. He resisted. Think how they gave us Jesus. This is, quote unquote, we grew up with Jesus. We grew up with Jesus doing what? Nothing wrong, dealing with nothing. Even when some could have been like bad, it really wasn't like that because it's Jesus. You always got the angels around you. You know what I'm saying? Pick you up, floating you around. You ain't walking to school. You know what I'm saying? They doing your homework. You know, here's the answers in Greek and Abari. No, but I'm just saying, when I'm saying that, I kind of, overinflated, but just getting us to where you looking at him being so far here and you so far here. So what it did, hit to come down here. So we can see that thing face to face. I talked to Mushan. Face to face. I talked to him face to face. So we can get common ground. We need to get common ground. So common ground, what he told you, he came up from what? The Ottoman. He ain't believe that's where you come from, common ground. See, now he looked at, now this relationship is making more sense to me. Because you've been working and everything you've been doing been ruachni, and I'm basar, I'm flesh. Yeah. Everything you do, you immortal, I'm mortal. So you got to understand why I got so many fears, why I got so many phobias, why I got so many words. You know, Tony, go right now and go and fight Amalek and them and destroy them 20,000 people. 20,000? I'm trying to do the math. You know, I don't see how I'm going to get to 20,000 people. Might get one or two maybe. You know what I'm saying? Depending on they come, you ain't getting them. 20,000, I may say, because I'm dealing with, first, I'm counting them based off, I'm immortal. I'm looking at my life doesn't last long enough to get past. I'm thinking, okay, like I said, I died and get back up and I keep going. You got like 9 lives like a cat or something. I only got 1. So you got to understand when you ask me to do something, I'm measuring it based off of mortality. He's telling me to do something based off of immortality. When I go up against that 20 and I lose my life, guess what? Now you picked up immortality. But I didn't know that, Lee. I didn't know that. All I know from what I'm dealing with, everybody I know died, and that's it. So I'm thinking mortality. So you keep asking me to do stuff. Now every time I get to certain situations, I keep dealing with, I'm immortal. You get me in a place, I've been there for a little while. I've been here about 2 days. You know, I'm hungry. If I don't eat, I'm going to die. I could have stayed where I was because he's looking at immortal. The word causes you to live more than your bread. But I'm looking at mortal, my stomach growling, it hurt, I got them pains in there, I got a headache, I ain't gonna lie, I can't think right now. Man, I can't see clear, because I'm dealing with mortality. He's talking to me based off of immortality.
Right.
Y'all got what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to show you, where's the disconnect been with us at? So that's why it's been need for him to come in and make a connection. Let's try to get this thing on where we're on ground level, we're on the same playing field, because you can't, I'm looking at you going your job Monday morning with all boldness and tell them people, I'm thinking, first of the month, finna come up and come. And you said, do what Monday? I'm supposed to get paid, but I'm thinking, homelessness. I'm thinking, out here and ain't no jobs. Come on, how we thinking? Yeah, true. I gotta think like that. That's what you should look at. Listen, he's gonna tell attention. Listen, if it's any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? That this could move and we ain't got, if it could go a different way and I still inherit it, I should be honest. He said, I'm gonna be honest too. That's the only way. And why you need to think like that? You gotta see him like you, or otherwise don't look at him at all. If he has nothing in common with me, I shouldn't even look at him. Everything he told me, I gotta look at Lee. I gotta be honest. You gotta stop. You've been lying to yourself, because if he's been anything other than like you, it don't even make sense. It don't make sense to do it. So everything he got to him, I think, as soon as I get something out of the way, it's right back again. He said, guess who can say that? Soon as it right back down. He said, that's what I did. That's what I did. I put a man here with the same will you got. Choices. Listen. Yes. Chosen election come from him. Okay? After chosen election happened, now we get into mind, he gets you to mind, choose for yourself at that point. Just like when Yahushua brought them over after they came over, he told them, choose you that day who you're going to serve. Based off, but then, guess when he asked them now? After they had already been through the struggle. Look at where you came from. Yeah. Look at what you endured aboard the court. You suffered some stuff coming here. Now. It ain't just suffering much. They suffered to get to a land. Got it? So with all this happening and look at how they suffered to get here, and now you finally made it over. Choose now who you're going to serve. I want to ask you to ask when, because you know, if somebody got a gun in your head and say, hey man, serve me right now, what you going to say? But it won't be from your heart, it'll be because of mortality.
Right.
So what do you do? Let me get you out of your situation, bring you through my way and see my way is much more easier. Huh? And my burdens are light. And then look where you're at now. Make a choice who you're going to serve. And get what some folk did. They went right back to them gods of Mizraim.
Yeah.
Because it made no sense. Why did you come here? Because of the reason your taskmaster, the task they were giving you. Not for had to walk out, your job said you had to work on Saturday. And he said that caused a problem between you and I. That caused some friction between you and I. Your job told you to do, listen, man, listen, we ain't lying, it's business. He said, there's going to be a problem for me and you. So a lot of things put you, Yahuah said, in order to deliver you, I got to get you from the thing that oppress you. Huh? Then put you around in a state where people still oppress and you can see the difference. And people say, why is it you ain't scared? I mean, everybody around here job scared. And everybody, why? Because I know who gave it to me.
Right.
Now, I ain't even run the people. Don't go run your mouth. These crackers can't shut your mouth. I'll fire you.
That's right.
I had them folks to hire me, said for 1 day, no pay. Hey, Raw, you fired. Get out of these folks' problems. Talking that foolishness. We don't do no foolishness like that. It's how you carry yourself.
Yeah.
You understand who give, who take away.
That's right.
Y'all know who put down, who exalt.
Yeah.
That's how you operate. Knowing that everything in the hands of him. This is what he was trying to get him to do, but he had to validate himself. And this is what's wrong with us. We hadn't allowed him to fully validate himself. It's like people, when they got certain clearances, they just can't walk in. They said, it's certain stuff you got to do. You got ID, it's certain password stuff you got to put in because of your clearance. So that's all he's trying to take. Hang in that area. It was rough on him, too. Computer love. Working them down. You know I've been on that computer all night long. That man, Kron gonna hang in that ear. Get Eric some coffee. Hey, do you drink coffee, Eric? Make him some coffee. We want to hang in here. Let me tell you why. We need to get, listen, we're in it. We need to get it.
Yes, sir.
You hear him. We all hear him. It happens. You ain't the only one. Other folk too, Father. It happens. But what you don't need to do is fall asleep and wake up in Sheol. It's important for us to get this. Because I'm going to tell you what's the hold up. What was my hold up? I'm going to be honest with you. He really ain't validated himself. I just had a bunch of writings. I had a bunch of writings and saying, and you know people say, that's the word of God. I'm saying what people told me. So you say, all right, that's the word of God. That's how I take it. It's the word of God. Yeah. But that really didn't mean enough to me, Lee, to get me to change something or get me to say that word came to me. You know what I'm saying? It came to me just like it came to Pharaoh. Pharaoh, you know what Pharaoh heard the word. Oh, yeah. But then he rejected it based off of what? Same reason why I rejected it. Dang, I don't know. Who is he? Yeah. Who is he? Man, folks saying he Buddha, he Allah, who is he? Right. This man just came and said, that's their Elohim. He not my Elohim. Right. So why you expect me to confess? Somebody comes and say, thus said Buddha. Man, you listen, I assure you talking to the wrong person. I'm just being honest. And it's funny, why? Because I don't have that relationship. I don't have that knowledge about him to that aspect. That ain't who brought me out. That ain't who delivered me. That ain't who heard my sound. You know what I'm saying? They ain't who came down to the level with me in order to secure me. So it's important I know who I'm serving. You know, he many names. I don't have conversations like, man, talk to somebody else. Yeah. I don't have that stuff. You go in the pyramid, it's like 950 names. 949 you can throw away. I don't buy into all that stuff. He ain't told me to go no pyramid looking for no names on no walls. Everybody going somewhere he ain't told him to do. So I have to take the word for face value, but I have to allow him to be validated so he can validate me. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, meant to sit down now. Come on.
He came and found them sleeping also once more.
Listen.
for their own were heavy.
Listen, see, like Eric, I caught you sleeping too. Look at that. Hold on. Now for then.
That's right. That's
Not
right.
pro tongue, ain't that right, man? Knocked out. Go ahead.
He
You
left.
want to eat it ridiculous. Man, he tell you it's ridiculous. All the rest of them got up and he gone. They still trying to shake you to get up. And he done been crucified and got the third day. Come on, E. Come on, man. That man sat at that table and drunk way too long. He said drink he all of it. That man just pulling bags of wine, still going. That's in another version of the book. Go ahead.
So he left them and went again and Palau a third time.
See that he left them and he went back and he asked the third time. What happened?
While saying this statement one more time.
See why he said the same thing. They would just said, if you can you remove that? If you can you remove that? If you can you remove that? He had the word at the mouth of 2 or 3 what? What happened? See, that's what we happen right here. See, even with the struggle, he still maintained the discipline of the word. Sometimes, I know it's sad, but sometimes you just got to. What about the woman that kept troubling the judge over and over? See, it's a difference. He's looking at validation. Okay? That woman was looking for rescue from a situation. Okay? His wasn't a sense, but here is validation why he needs to do this. I'm just making sure that we operating off the premise. So I'm going back a third time. At the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, you were told every word be established. So the third time, let's see the 4th time. Come on.
Then he came to the Talmudim and said to them,
What he told them?
still sleeping
Still sleeping, Eric. I mean, to them. Go ahead now.
and taking rest.
See, he told them to take their rest. Why?
Behold, the hour is near, and the Ben of Adam is betrayed into the yard of Kataim.
See that? He wanted to make sure. What is the purpose of this for us? You're going to struggle with some things he asks you to do, even though you know that's the right thing to do. But don't be stupid. Once we understand the relationship, what validates, okay? What validates at the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses. He went back the third time. After that, just one more time for peace sake. Don't make sense. Then that's why I could tell him, y'all go ahead and take your rest. I thought there was something that would probably go another way. I thought there'd be a different decision, but in order for me to be validated, he said, this is what I got to do. See, what is he looking for? He looking for somebody that can show their obedience all the way to death. He had been obedient all the way up to, like we do. But I need somebody to do it all the way to death. Because Adam was his son. How long was he obedient? See? Not to death. So that's the difference. So he's looking, I'm trying to set somebody before these people. When this man set before him, somebody who can show obedience, compliance all the way to death. Because sometimes, like, man, how long we got to do this? How long we got to wear this? How long we got to these tests? How long we got to, you just keep on till you die. Because you're looking to be validated. I'm just being honest. He had people gone. What you think? Short runners. He need long-term runners. He's tired of short-term runners. He need long-distance runners, man. How far you going? Why you say he that run to the end? He ain't going about no quick bird, man. That stuff pretty, you know what I'm saying, doing the little, doing the 40 and all that stuff. Put that thing on and do that 400.
Come on.
Run that 400. You ain't gonna find, nobody run no 40, run no 400. They put all that stuff right there. That quick they get out, that's it.
That's it.
They breathing hard. Right up on it. They ain't doing no 400. Man, it take a man. You got to run that thing.
Yes, sir.
That long you run about 2 miles around that track. Man,
Right.
you burn out, boy. I'm trying to tell you, I got to start here burn you out on that track. Them folks be running. I do 4 miles, them folks running. I mean, they running. You looking like, but they look, you got to endure it to the end. And that's what we got to look at now. Our endurance. Y'all got it? Come on, let's see what happened.
Come and let us go.
See, get up and let us go.
Behold, the one betraying me is coming and draws near.
Listen.
While he was still speaking, behold, Yahudah, one of the 12, came. A large crowd with swords and with sticks was with him,
Listen.
who came from the Rosh Kohanim.
They came, look at that, they came from they came from Caiaphas. He was the Rosh Kohan that year. Listen.
And Zakanim of the Am.
Yeah, see that? And the elders of the people. Listen what happened.
The one betraying him had given them an ox, saying,
Do what?
the Ish whom I kiss, he is the one, capture him.
And y'all ain't gonna believe it. Hands. I know somebody know 1, 2. Why? Hands. Okay. Your hand, what up? You got scared. What you got, Austin?
I was first, but I will take
Hold on, who was first?
Canada before me.
Who was before you? Canada. Come on, Canada.
Could be preferred before me.
Come on, wait. All right, y'all quote on your own time. Bible authority. Come on, what you got? Let me know what he got. Hold on. What you got? Let's see what you got. Your hand. What you say? Your hand was up. That's right. He told him to kiss the bin lest he become angry.
That's right.
See, all that was your writer. It wasn't just
Right.
about it was no. It was, yeah, that was the sign he gave. But
That's
the
right.
writer told him that you had to kiss the bin lest he become angry.
That's right.
What y'all think you're gonna do? That man looking at, man, I'm getting betrayed. What you think I'm gonna do? So the things you had to look at him and say, goodness, I'm gonna say. I think it's K-A-S. K-A apostrophe A-S. That'd be like chaos. That's that for anger. That's one of the word they got for anger or fury. So we had to get him before he got his high indignation. You know what I'm saying? Let's just start thinking the other one is A-P-H. Is how you spell it for his anger. Because you got different anger. He got the smoking anger. He got the fiery anger, indignation. So the reason why you have different spelling, because they all denote just how unsettled he is about things. And you got to look at what kind of power that man got right here. That man coming back and he gonna pierce everybody that wind up that pierced him. He gonna slay all these people. So he told us what to do. So you kiss him lest he become angry. How had to calm him down? Hello? All right, I'm trying to help y'all out. All that for your salvation. Listen.
He immediately approached Yahushua and said, Shalom to you, Adon, and he kissed him.
Listen.
Yahushua said to him, My Re'ah, for what have you come?
See that? He told them, no, my companion, my guide. That's what we told before. He said, well, not an enemy that had betrayed him.
That's
Then
right.
he could have took it. Said, wasn't even him that even hated him. He just kissed him, didn't it?
That's
See, that's why
right.
he had to kiss him, trying to prove I wasn't angry with you when I did it. Let him know I wasn't angry. That's why he kissed him and he acknowledged who he was. And shalom to you. Tube Adon, tube master. Listen.
They approached, reached out their yard to Yahushua, and captured him.
Listen.
And behold, one of the Anashim who was with Yahushua stretched out his yard and drew out his sword and struck the Abad of the Rosh Kahan, cutting off his ear.
Listen.
Then Yahushua said to him, Return your sword into its sheath,
Why?
for all who grasp a sword shall perish by the sword.
Listen.
Do you say in your law that I am not able to ask now of Abi, and he shall command for me more than 12 legions of Malachim?
And what happened?
But then how should the Kitabim be fulfilled?
See, looking at the writing, how many times we look at that when we do something? Could this alter the writings, what we're doing? That's being honest. You got to look at when you're doing something. See, that's how much K had for the word. If what I do right now, and I had the ability to do it, does it alter what he said? Because this is used to validate him. So when you worry about validation, it make a difference. They tell you we validate you till you bring your ticket out, rank it up. They can't see the numbers on there. Trying to validate the ticket. What is this? That's my ticket. I don't know what that is. I'm just being honest. Some stuff, it's got to be a certain type of way kept. Like memorabilia. They said we giving so much money for me, you bring it all, rank it up and washed out, the emblem going off for it, you know, washed off the mascot. I'm fucking paying for that junk. Talking about, man, we not paying for that junk.
Right.
Y'all got it. So it's a certain way it got to be kept if you're going to validate it. Listen.
That say, this is how it shall surely be.
Listen.
At that time, Yahushua said to the crowd of
That's
Am,
what he worried about, how it's got to be. Listen.
You have come out like one who comes out for a robber.
Y'all know why? So how y'all think they felt about him? How you feel about a robber? Man, you're a good guy, showhead. You despise him.
Right.
I hate you. You actually can't, that's how they came out of him. See, they showing you he was rejected. See, letting you know he would despise the men. Listen.
With swords and with sticks to capture me.
Listen.
But I had been sitting and teaching in the Hakal, Yum by Yum, and you did not seize me.
Listen.
But all this was to fulfill the Kitabim of the Nabaim.
That was only one reason for it to happen. He was trying to fulfill the writings, which meant he was trying to complete them. Y'all got it? I got to make sure they're complete now. Listen.
And all the Talmudim abandoned him and fled.
See that? Forsaking a man. First he had to be despised, then forsaken.
Right.
See that? So what is he doing right now? He's validating himself.
Right. Right.
It's important for him to validate himself. Come on, finish 53rd chapter again, right quick. Yes, Yahuah. Y'all give me a little time. I'm trying to get y'all out. Listen, I ain't gonna keep telling y'all the world ending. All y'all ain't gonna make it. Y'all not gonna make it. It's gonna be choices. It's because how you been looking at things. First of all, you need to allow him to be validating your life. When he's validating your life, you ain't got to worry about people the way you do.
That's right.
You ain't got to worry about people.
That's right.
I hope people. I hope Pastor don't put my. You think I could do something over him?
Right.
Anything happen to you is gonna come from him. Mm-hmm. People make people they fear. People don't need to be your fear. Yahuah need to be your fear.
That's
Yahuah
right.
need to be your dread.
Yes, sir.
Yahuah need to be your getting up and your lying down. Nobody had that kind of power over you. Why would he give somebody that kind of power, then he gonna save you? That don't make sense. He'll look at, I can't beat the will of that person. That makes no sense. You gotta believe that. Why did you think he let Pharaoh totally reject him? Because had he just submitted, they'd be like, well, he was weak anyway. No, I want to do it in strength. No, I ain't doing it. You can bloody the water. I don't care if you muddy the waters. I ain't doing it. I don't care about no flies. I don't care about no rain. I don't care about no dog. I don't care about no sun. I ain't doing it.
Right.
He said, why me break his arm? I'm going to break his arm. Ain't that right? I kill his son. I got to validate myself. I wanted you to see there is no one that can resist. Let me tell you what. Y'all don't know how many times I have allowed to get in my mind with people. Be careful how you deal with these people or that person, because that person can do, or that person can take, or that person can stop you. You know how people say, folks, yeah, you ain't never heard that, they knew. I'm going to say that. No, ain't nobody heard that before. They could block your blessing. Why y'all at? See, y'all tell y'all ain't never heard that before? Y'all heard stuff, for real?
Yes, sir.
So you can't let everybody know because, see, folks will block your blessing. Let me tell you something. Again, guess what I did say? I did say that Yahuah ain't Yahuah. If I believe, I had to. If I can't tell Daniel, I use because he's right here. So I can't tell Daniel can block my blessing. Daniel can hold back. What is Elohim doing?
Come
Daniel
on.
Right.
has to be strong to Elohim.
That's
Right.
Why you, listen, when they came out, what would they whole cry about? Going back, because they looked at why? There was security there.
Yeah.
There was protection. They was out here, they looking at armies are trying to fight. No army tried to fight us in Mizraim.
Right.
He could protect us. So Yahuah will put them out in situation. Don't fear them. Because I got to, in order for me to get that same validation you giving him, I got to put you out here where, look, what's coming?
Right.
And you got your little ones and your kids.
Right.
Watch me defeat them.
Yeah.
I'm validating myself. Think about it. So why situation been happening? You lose your job. Why? Because the devil busy. Because I want to show you, your job ain't how you been providing. I just let your job be a tool, but make no mistake, I got other tools that you know not of. Mm-hmm. So everything you do, you going there for a reason. It's for a reason. So, I remember when Austin had went in the hospital, they had him in there for a week doing cold week and calm. That was unsettled. My wife, she was so sick too. No, Brittany was quiet. She had the babies. I know it was a lot. But with that going, he went in there all that time. They came out and said, we don't know what's wrong. That was for a reason. Because you know what the average person thinks you getting sick? I need to go to the doctor. Why need to go to the doctor? Because they can help me. They can keep me from dying. Why you go to the doctor? You say, why? Think about it. You don't have to say it. Why would you go to the doctor? Because I trust in Elohim. Because I believe that the doctor and them can heal me. They can help me. I have to believe certain things, but I got to also have the attitude is what he allows. They're an instrument. But sometimes, people don't realize you'll have more comfort than you'll have. As soon as something comes, I got to get there and say, he said, so let me ask you a question. When something going on in your life and something happening, where you go? He said, why you don't come to me like you go to the doctor? Mm-hmm. I've been guilty of this. Yeah. Something critical, he said, I let something critical come on you. Why you didn't come to me? See? That's not really he let stuff happen sometimes, why he gets stuff, and sometimes he'll let us linger with illness and they can't fix it. Because guess why? Because we put our trust that they could. And Yahuah wanted to realize, he said, no, I afflicted you.
Right.
So when I know who afflicted me, I know who to go talk to.
Right.
Just say my car get towed. Chances towing my car. I'm just saying, I'm just using them for name. I'm gonna go to S&W. I'm gonna go to S&W. And I'm trying to get my car. They don't S&W tow.
Yes,
I'm gonna go to S&W. Try to see if I can get my car back. And what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get my car back? No. Why not? S&W didn't take my car. I'm gonna have to go to who took my car. Why am I using this example? Who's afflicting you? Who you need? Why you keep going to S&W?
Right.
That's right.
I've been guilty of that. We've been going to people that ain't who gave it to us.
Right.
They ain't who unsettled your life. He said, I need you to come to who smoked you. When Yahuah got smoked, why you say, man, you hit me in my blanket head again with that stick. I know who hit me. We do that. That's because, I'm mortal.
Right.
I'm mortal. So when I do stuff that risky, I'm in mortal danger. You hit me, you put me in mortal danger. I could lose my darn life. I'm finna fight you for everything you're worth. He said, why you didn't come to me? He said, why you didn't come to me? I'm the one who hit you.
Right.
Now when they kept asking who hit you? He wouldn't answer because I know who hit me.
Right.
He know it. He kept saying, you couldn't do this except.
Yeah. Yes,
He
sir.
hit me.
Yeah.
But see, when you mortal and you become in mortal danger, you pick mortal solutions.
Right.
And I've been guilty of that. I can tell y'all that. Why? Because it's about getting better and creating this relationship of validation. This is what he's doing. He's trying to validate himself so he can validate you. Got it? You and I. Let's finish this up. Come on that 53rd chapter again, book of Yahuah. Give me a little bit. I'm trying to get away. My goal for this, that we all get this.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, man, if you don't get the Raw Hakadah, everything we've been doing been in vain. And I'm sorry, I can't help you. I'm being honest with you. If you don't get the Raw Hakadah, don't believe nobody. You can get a better job, you can get a raise, you can get another promotion, you can get a happy marriage. Man, you can have your kids straight A college graduate, cum laude, the whole nine, and go to Sheol and everything be in vain.
Yeah.
Because being mortal, we do put more emphasis on these things. Who don't? Living in good neighborhood, being somewhere safe, being somewhere clean, having our kids with a future, setting them up with this and setting. These are all mortal things. He's looking now, we got to start looking at the immortal. We're trying to get you, we want you to have these things as well. But more than anything, we want you to prosper in your nefesh.
Yeah.
So you can translate over. Be able to take this intelligence, listen, and translate over. But first, you got to allow him to be validated so he can validate you. Let's see what happens. 53:1 is fine. Listen. Yahuah they call Isaiah. Listen.
Who has among our message?
That's what he asked. Who believed our message?
And to whom has the arm of Yahuah been revealed?
See that? That's what he did. He said, who? See that? Who revealed to his people? Who revealed his people? He want to know who done revealed his arm. That's his strength. So he called us his arm. He said, man, I look at you as my strength. That's what he looked at when a man gets older, he have a son. That's how I look at his son. That's my strength. This stuff I can't do no more. I look at my son and say, go pick that up for me. Go get that for me. That's my arm. That's my strength.
Yeah.
That's how he wanted. He wanted who revealed who his people was. Listen.
Or he comes up before him as a tender shoot,
Listen. He come up like a tender shoot. That's a young plant. Listen.
and as a root out of parched Adamah.
See that? A root come out of dry ground. Listen.
He has no form nor majesty that we should see him,
See that? No form. We didn't see him in that. Listen.
nor appearance that we should desire him.
And seeing his situation, it wasn't nothing I want for myself, I'll be honest with you. I won't want to be like that. Listen.
He was despised and forsaken of unashamed.
Y'all see how that worked now? That's why they came out with sticks and torches and lanterns at it, because they despised him. The Talmudim forsook him. What you think people do when you get in trouble? Same thing you do out here. Somehow the police come, everybody gonna run, everybody trying to save themselves.
Yeah.
That's natural, that's mortal. You get mad, man, I can't believe you ran off and left me. I'm mortal. So everything I'm afraid of is gonna deal with my life. Mortal means I'm gonna deal with mortality. Y'all got it? I'm looking at dying. I'm looking at what's gonna cause my life to go. I ain't trying to sit in no prison and die. I ain't trying to be nowhere laid up and die. Everything attaches to mortality. Y'all got it? So he's got to convince you of immortality, a life that exists after mortality. So when he asks you to do something, everything he asks you to do has to deal with immortality. It's going to work against mortality.
Right.
That's why Yahushua didn't want to go. It works against mortality. He was living as a natural man. That's mortality. Why would he want to die? If I go to the hospital and tell them people, you know what, I'm ready to die. Them people ain't gonna let me go. Them people gonna cause a nut war. They're gonna come down there and chain me up because they're gonna say that's not normal.
Right.
Mortality is you fight to live. And that's why people resist the word. Because if I can't fornicate, I can't commit adultery, I can't get drunk, I can't get high, I can't lust, I can't go to the club, then I'm gonna die. That's mortality. Y'all got it? Immortality speak on, I got a life.
Yes, sir.
I got a life beyond this. That goes along with what? Life beyond this will go along with who? Thank you. A bar. That's from beyond. We from beyond. Y'all got it. See where they stop at? We from beyond over there. We from beyond further than that. Y'all got it. These people not in the running with us. But when they're from him, I'm Georgia born, Georgia Pete. And then guess what happened? Mortality. Everything rooted you connect to here. So I always gotta worry about what? Dying. That's what kept and held me back for the longest. I'm be honest with you, the fear of dying. It's still there. He didn't take it away. He just came and gave me some simplicity on things. In order for you to attain immortality, you gotta translate and transform from here. You can't have it here. As much as I'm saying, but are you sure? He said, I'm sure. I'm saying, but I'm just saying, he said, I'm saying. If just one more time, he said, there it is. You ain't gonna be able to escape it. Only way you're gonna make it out of immortality, you're gonna have to translate from mortality. But I gotta be able to have some information. He's not asking me to just do something unless I seen it happen. He said, let me do this, and I didn't. I jumped and did a lot of stuff, got immersed, got a lot of stuff. I ain't understood what I did. I just did it because folks tell you supposed to get baptized, son. Get baptized, join the church so you can live right. Y'all ever heard that before?
Yes,
People
sir.
ain't told the importance of what we were doing. They just told us to do something, and we did it. Mm-hmm. I understand the real virtues behind, what it was he was giving us to do. Because people just tell you stuff, they just tell you, say, listen, I really don't know. Right. I really ain't thought about it. Just tell you, I really ain't thought about it. But I had a chance to think about it. You ain't gonna believe it, and I know I'm right. Yeah. I know I'm right.
That's right.
I know it got to be right. Man need to think on these things. Before a man leap and jump, a man need to know where he's going. That's why sometimes, son, you just gotta take a leap of faith to go where though? I'm just gonna go die, jump in there, and land where? I gotta have some experience. Where am I land?
Right.
I gotta, son, just take a leap to go where?
That's right.
That's it, son. That's faith. You don't know. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
What their stability was based off of some sayings. I don't have to get out of your house by faith. No. I'm gonna make you a gooey greater than this. So which means what? How he had to see his family? So small little people? Bigger than, better than, because I got to measure it. I'm going to make better. We ain't nothing but a bunch of slobs.
That's right.
This ain't hard. You ain't shooting high. Unless I feel like we already in a good status. And you saying better than this. Huh? This how I can do it, but I'm going to have to walk before you and be perfect. So let me show you. That means he had to know how Elohim was walking. I'm going to Canaan. He had no way he was going. How was he going to be? He told him to walk before him and be perfect. That means he had to stay in the presence of Yahuah. Okay, don't worry about it.
Yes,
Come on,
sir.
finish this up. The
Hey.
53rd chapter, listen.
A each of sorrows,
This was Isha what?
sorrows,
And a man what?
and acquainted with grief.
What he told me in the 3rd chapter book of Allah Shamu. He said, I know their sorrows. He said, this a man acquainted. So what word will you? Knock proton. What happened right here? Now.
But then,
For then. Because he told him I knew this. So how they looking at, how you know that? How would you know that? See what I'm saying? He's validating himself. So we saw that man. Listen, how many times y'all been somewhere and how many of y'all done ran across some people, or just say a person that done hated you for no reason? Let me get it straight. If they ain't never even been hated, I see it. Call me from heaven. Where y'all been?
that's right.
Nobody ain't never hated them?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You ain't never been, let me get it. Give me a
Yes,
hand,
sir.
these people ain't never been hated. I just want to see you. Dudes, put your hand out if I hate you right now. Y'all know good and well you've been hated.
Yeah.
For no cause. That's what you learn about him.
That's
He
right.
was hated. Without a cause.
Yes, sir.
There was no reason to hate him. Don't you know why Yahuah let you go through these things? He was being valid. How we're going to relate?
That's right.
When if you told me I ain't never been hated, I dropped the conversation. Because we ain't gonna get nowhere. You couldn't
right.
possibly understand what I'm talking
That's
about.
right.
right.
That's
Why
right.
would you keep telling somebody did it? I'd be like, it wouldn't make sense. He's talking of because this is something we've been acquainted with. These are similar situations, being hated by people. Having people that look like they dominate, control your life. And people that look like they can determine whether you live or die.
Yeah.
He said, you ain't gonna believe it. I've been through that too. Huh? Not knowing which way to go. I've been through that. He said, I've been through that. Because he's trying to validate himself. To show us that we have common things. We have common mutual interests. You got what I'm saying? I've been through something. This hurt you. You might not believe it. This has hurt you in the relationship because you have not actually looked at it. You have looked at him as so high, which he high. Please don't take away he's not. But he came so low. He humbled himself to become so low. To get the, think of it. Sometimes you got stuff, I don't want to talk about it. It's just, you know what I'm saying? And the reason, how many of y'all had stuff that you don't want to talk about it? And you know why you don't want to talk about it? Because nobody would understand.
Yeah.
You want to understand, man. You think, no, talk to me. You're saying, I already know you want to understand.
Right.
That's why. It ain't, really, don't even worry about it. You're thinking, no. I'm telling you for a reason. I know you wouldn't know.
Right.
It might seem silly if you heard it. Man, that's stupid. Man, that's crazy. That's why I ain't tell you. Mm-hmm. That don't make no sense. That's why I ain't tell you. Guess what I can tell it to? Mutual interest. That's why he had to validate himself. He said, it ain't too stupid to me. If it bothers you, it bothers me.
That's right.
Yeah.
If it's a concern to you, it's a concern to me. I need it. Who else you gonna find like that? Man, some people tell you something, you know what? You just silly. That just kill everything you had right now.
Yeah.
Not him. He said, I know your sorrow, and I'm acquainted with your grief. Mm-hmm. So when he came down and he first told her that, it didn't matter. That thing about, I couldn't put a whole lot of stock in that. Really, you just popped up on the scene. And you saying you know my sorrow, you're acquainted with my grief? Man, you watch your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your sister, and them die up on one of them pyramid stones, or watch them get beat and drugged and watch them get taken and murdered. He said, man, you don't know nothing about that. And that's my coding project sometimes. I know what them project, I seen that movie one time. Okay, quit talking. you don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? But him, it was important for him to validate himself too, because he's trying to get us to get a mutual trust where we can trust him and he can trust us. Mm-hmm. Okay? So now you got to look at why he had to come and humble, why it was so important for him. Allow us to know I'm going to have to humble myself down and come down and show these people. I got to come down from my estate to show these people that you can actually overcome the will of the Messiah. Nobody never done it before. Right. Nobody never done it before. That's what Yahuah said. He said, if I had not done it. He said, you wouldn't have sin. I couldn't account it because nobody done it. But the fact that he came and done it, he said, that don't have no excuse. See, what we're doing now, we're taking excuses out. All the excuses you got for him and where he is and what he is, which is true, but he came down for me and you. He came down so we could be translated, transformed into his kabul, been in glorious son. The fact that you overcame, the fact you overpower and you resisted above your own will. You know what that is? Something like, I want to do, like sometimes people losing weight. You know, they try to teach them, main thing they get them, not just is eating. And you know what they tell them they need? Willpower. Willpower, and they say, oh, I'm going to just tell you the truth. I see chocolate cake, I just lose it. Willpower. Ice cream, my weakness. Willpower. Everything that you're thinking, they're thinking, nobody, they'll never say, you know what you do? You hire somebody to go with you with a gun, and they put it to your head every time. Nobody do that. Nobody going to buy into that. They tell you that you just going to have to realize what your purpose, what you're trying to do. And as much as you like it, you got to resist it.
That's right.
Why they don't tell them to come down
Come
to
on,
sin?
that's right.
But the preacher tell them they got to sin.
That's right.
I tell them you got to eat that cake. There's no
That's
way
right.
you can get around it.
That's right.
It don't make sense.
Don't
you got to
make
sin.
sense.
How you can resist the cake?
That's right.
That don't make sense.
Don't
Why would
make
somebody
sense.
quit smoking drugs? That don't make sense.
That's right.
You got to smoke drugs. You got to steal. You got to rape women. You got to, and for some reason, they locking these people up. Because you got to sin. See, nothing you say makes sense. Right. Only to appease yourself. Yeah. I done it to appease yourself. We're not trying to appease ourselves. We're trying to please Yahuah, which means we're going to become an enemy to other people, even to ourselves.
Right.
You're going to be an enemy to yourself because you're breaking a will. You're breaking a discipline. That's how you live. You indulge. You overtake. You do this. That's how you are. You rebel. You fight against. You question. You doubt. You disappoint. This is who you are. And he's not going to take that away from you. I just want you to let the word constrain you. Let me tell you something. I'm the same person I was. He can give me different eyes, different legs, different eyes, another brain, and any of these things are different or same heart. If I had a heart problem then, I still got that same heart problem now. He just said, I'm going to give you what my will is. Okay? So now when you get ready to act, I want you to look at what my will is. Now it's going to be a matter of which will you're going to serve. Okay? And I ain't going to take that way, but that's what you do. You drink beer. You can drink. Nigga, you can drink. This my will right here.
Come on.
They offer me something, I said, no thank you.
Come
you
on.
sure? I'm
Yes, sir.
sure.
Yes, sir.
And I'm doing it because I'm resisting the will.
Come
I ain't
on.
doing it because I don't even have a taste for it. That makes sense. I have a taste for
Got
it.
a taste.
Real too.
Yes, sir.
A nice cooked baby back real.
Come on.
No, thank you. Mike tell me, I ain't strong as y'all. Mike said, it's rough. No, but I'm just saying. So why would he take that away? Now you get everything that they hated, they done wrong. That don't make sense. You did it too long.
Yeah. Yeah.
You start to hate it after the aptitude of what it causes. It causes death. It caused me to be served but cut off from him. That's how I hate it based off of that. I don't hate it based off of tasting. That's crazy. Like the people with Mizraim, they hated Mizraim for the beating. They hated Mizraim for the fussing. They hated Mizraim, they couldn't do nothing. Ain't nobody hated no eating no Mizraim. They told them, they ain't go back to me. I'll take somebody beat me, crawl my. No, I want them watermelon. I want them cucumbers. See what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's the fact. Listen, they know what they suffer, but it ain't break no will of what they want. I want the cucumber.
Right. Yes, sir.
But he let them know to go back to get the millers and the cucumber is to go back into slavery. Go back into you, defying me and taking on your will again. See, that's how you got to look at. Sometimes we look at, I just want the good things out of. He said, "Why no good thing in it? Why no good thing in Mizraim?" And what he left him now.
Yeah.
See, this is how you got to see situation. If you don't, you're going to still stay embedded and trapped. You got to see this the way he sees it. So there was a purpose of why he told you he came down when he let them know, I know what their sorrows are. Now, you got to remember, they have no relationship with this man whatsoever. So this is basically an introduction of somebody telling you, like you might meet someone say, hey, what's going on? You don't know me. Man, I remember you was a little boy. Man, you sit here thinking, you trying to put it together. I was I wouldn't know you. Yeah. Man, I know your grandma and them, man. I know everybody, your granddad, man, your uncle. Cause you thinking, okay, you still at the same place. You introduce yourself until you get me something that will become common. And me and you have a relationship, all I basically know is what you told me and what they done said about you. I really hadn't really engaged you like that. It don't make sense y'all do it. It should. Because he just came down and told her he would come down and deliver them. First of all, look at this. If I'm sitting outside, waiting on the bus, somebody pull up, I came to pick you up. Who sent you?
Right.
I ain't calling for nobody. Somebody just pull up and run, I can't pick you up. I'm from where? From where? Who told you? Who? No, nobody. This on me. Me need to get on out my face.
Right.
I ain't going nowhere with you. That's crazy. Why would I just take out with you? Because you know what I mean? No, that's a free ride. Heck, I know my number. But listen, as easy and fun as it is, it's also reality to look at. Things have to make sense. Our young people, have y'all parents ever get y'all code words if somebody came to y'all or somebody came to pick y'all up? They ever told y'all this a code word so they know they came and they ever told y'all that? So y'all just jumping in the car right with everybody. This the code, the kid gone, been missing for a month. They don't holler out the code word. But typically they would have what we say code. We would come along there and say, you know, people, my parents give it. Here, Gray just told me, you get in the car somebody and get killed, I'm gonna bust your head, nigga. So I said, code word. And he didn't say, I'm gonna bust your head, nigga. I'm not getting code word. That's the code word. That's and that record. I'm telling you, man, I got kidnapped one time. The guy brought me back, fed me and everything. He told me this, don't tell nobody. I'm trying to tell you, these folks here Gray to scare you up. So anyway, with that being said, man, humans, we back to looking at code words for them. Let's look at something why I said it. Look at the 49th chapter, I think, 50th chapter of the book of Barashit. 50th chapter, probably don't know about the 11th verse. Let me say that what I want. Shoot. 50 and 11, listen. This 50 and 11 of the book of Barashit they call Genesis. Listen.
Now, when the inhabitants of the Iraq, the Canaanites, saw the mourning at the threshing floor at Atad, they said, this is a grievous mourning for the Mishrites.
Why?
Therefore, it was Kara, its Shem, Abel Mitzrayim, which is beyond the Yarden.
See what happened? So they saw, because Joseph was considered to be a Mizrite, because he had came and he had been brought down and he had lost his father. So they looked at it was a grievous because he had lost the father. They looked at it was grievous to all of Mizraim. What happened?
Thus his Beni did for him as he had charged them.
See that? And his daddy did, they did what their dad had charged them to do, give them, impose a responsibility, a task to them. Listen.
For his Beni carried him to the Arats of Canaan.
See what happened? They took him to Canaan. They took him where the land was humble at. He knew he had been in Mizraim. He had came and been in Mizraim, but he knew I got to go back to the place of my Abba.
That's right.
See, you don't need for him. Y'all love to be buried for. I got to go back. Y'all can put me somewhere here, but y'all got to take me up out of that place. Don't leave me here. Y'all be here to take my bones with you. Listen.
For his Beni carried him to the Arats of Canaan and buried him in the cave of the field of Machpelah.
That's
before
where
Mamre,
I think Abraham and Sarah was buried there. Come on.
which Abraham had bought along with the field for a burial site for Ephraim the Hittite, from Ephraim the Hittite.
Listen.
After he had buried his Abba, Joseph returned to Mizraim,
Yeah.
he and his Akim, and all who had gone up with them to bury his Abba.
Listen.
When Joseph Akim saw that their Abba was moot,
What happened?
they said, what if Joseph bears a grudge against us and pays us back in full for all the wrong which we did to him?
These folks so stupid, they don't realize Yahuah holding a grudge, Dave. Y'all didn't realize he holding a grudge for all what we did. When we took and carried and we threw him in that hole. That's it. We said a ravenous beast had done it. His daddy, his Abba, he told you they did what their Abba had marked them with, commanded them, Mizbah, commanded them, Saba, commanded them to do, which was he told them to go and bury him. He also told them, you make sure you go back and tell Joseph, and make sure y'all let him know y'all repent for what y'all did to him. That's what we're trying to do now before he come back. Listen, he holding a grudge. Listen.
So they shalak a message to Joseph, saying,
What happened?
your Abba charged before he moot, saying,
What?
thus you shall say to Joseph,
What we gonna say to
please
him?
forgive, I beg you.
See that? That's what it said. Please forgive, I beg you. The Abba charged us to do that. Listen what he told him.
The transgression of your Akim and their Kata.
See that? The transgression. Listen, what that Pisha? They were disloyal. Listen.
For they did you wrong. And now, please forgive the Pisha of the Abadim of the all of your Abba.
See that? And they testifying why they want to forgive him now. They asking him to forgive them for being disloyal. And they trying to show the connection because we serve the same all. You see, this is what we do. Forgive me. What's the connection? What's the connection? What did you do? They're confessing what they did. We were disloyal. You were our Akim, we did that to you. See, you gotta, this is what hurt us. You go confess, I'm sorry, to who? Who's your connection to? They let them know, we are the Abadims of your all. We got the same Elohim. Yes, man, forgive you best off of what? The parent tell two kids fight? Go ahead and keep hating each other. If one wrong, though, what they tell them? You can hate the other one. What you tell them? Yeah, y'all gotta forgive each other. It don't make no difference because of your connection. We got the same all, the same Abba. So he's letting them know why. Why would I forgive you? Why? Why? Because of our connection to the Elohim. I don't know, man. I'm trying to help y'all out, man. You really don't get it. You don't get it. You keep thinking you just shoot words out your mouth. What is your connection? Come on, listen.
And Joseph wept when they spoke to him.
Listen what happened.
Then his Akim also came and fell down before his Pani
Listen.
and said,
What they
behold, we are to you for the Abadim.
Look at that. That's what it said. We do you Abba. Now Joseph saw this. He saw it before it happened. This is not pro tongue.
Yeah.
That's what he told him. He said he was sitting in the field. He said, and there was 12 sheaves. He said 11 of them bowed down to me. They said, you think all of them gonna fall down and we gonna adore you and worship you? When he wept, get what they did. Every one of them sheaves fell down to the ground. And they all gave obvious to him. See? But look, ask yourself, what did he have to go through to get this validation? Don't forget he had to go to prison.
Yes.
Huh? Don't forget he had to be accused of rape.
Yes.
Don't forget he was out naked.
Yes.
All they had to see, a lot of times, this is what we look at. I want that glory. What about the tribulation that go on with
Come on. That's right.
But what was he doing? He was validating him. So what did his validation cause him to do? Go to prison, be hated by his own brother, despised of men, and rejected. Huh? You know, and nobody esteemed him. Nobody esteemed him. See, all this that they would narrowly look at the man. They like, this man gonna try to be an emperor over us. I don't want to look at that man. Nobody cared for him, don't you know? But in order to validate this man, according to the writer, what he had to go through. You think he knew he had to go through it, he'd have done it? He'd avoid it. He said, no. Let somebody else do that. Because a lot of times what we tend to do is allow the labor to be greater than the reward. We talked about this. You think, man, hold on. I just tell you, for you'll be great, but you got to go to prison. You got to stop. Go where? It's certain places I can't go if I get a criminal record. So that ain't going to work for me. Some other people can do it. It's a lot of stuff going to tell you. You're going to be cast down in a hole. Stop. I'm claustrophobic. I don't do good. When I get on, I can't breathe my sinus again. I can't do nothing with you. See, everything, because why? Mortal is fighting mortality. I don't want to be put somewhere and I'm going to have breathing problems. I don't want to be put nowhere and I'm claustrophobic because I start thinking all this associated with me dying. If I start and I have breathing problems, I could die. If I go claustrophobic, I can go crazy and wind up dying. So the only thing that keeps us back and fighting against his will is the mortality. Is the fear of everything we do, we gonna die. If you do nothing, you're gonna die. Now we got to get to immortality. Come on, finish this up. Let's say.
But Joseph said to them,
What did he say?
do not be Yara, for am I in Elohim's place.
See that? He's looking at the stead he put in. He said, I'm not in Elohim place. He couldn't say he wasn't in Pharaoh place because he was. He said somebody above Pharaoh. He said, I'm not in Elohim's stead. Listen what happened.
And you intended Rosha against me.
And what happened?
But Elohim intended it for two.
See that? Guess what Yahushua understood? The people that worked against why he had a hatred toward them. I know what your intent was, but Elohim had a good that was going to come from it. Because he was going to use that to think about this. We typically hate and dislike people. We say I don't hate them, I just dislike them. That's different from hate. Hate them. So anyway, dislike, whatever word you want to play with. And we typically hate them because we feel like it's things they've done against us, or things they're doing against us, or things they could do against us, or certain way they look. But then he looked there with everything he went through, he could easily hate the guy because really I wouldn't have went through as much as I did and I'd have had more time to spend with my daddy before he died because of y'all foolishness. And now I can't ever get this. This how we dealing with mortality. I'm dealing with mortality. I'm looking at, I don't forgive you. It's a waste of time. I don't know why he told you I'd come in because I don't forgive for stuff like this. I feel like I could have spent more time with my dad. I would have rather stayed in my own place. And I had to be put out here. And I wound up being with these people. I just went through a lot. And you don't know how in agony I want to go into jail too. Did I tell you I went to prison? Did I tell you I'm still, people still saying today around here, did they believe I tried to rape that girl? He's looking at a lot of stuff you got to do because there's some people don't never forgive you. But that man just said, am I understood Elohim? See, to be able to control, to have hate over people do that, he said you got to be in the place of somebody that has that ability, that authority to do that. Yahuah can hate because he has the power to take down. Your power come from him. So he started looking at, I need you again to go against your will. Typically, this is kind of simplistic, but you can see where you've overcomplicated things with how you, and me as well. Because we never really looked at certain things you do, you really kind of change position. Because this is what he just said. Pharaoh put him in position, told him, nobody higher than you in the throne. He said, except for me, right? At your word and everything. But when it came down to forgiving them or holding something against them, he said, this going to be over Pharaoh grade. Y'all, he looked at, see, think about this. This to me first. How many times have I did stuff and put myself in Elohim's stead? To me first. You can answer for yourself. Because he just said that would allow me to be in Elohim's stead. Because what you intended, Elohim intended for a purpose. Isn't that right? If I'd have stayed where they were never going to acknowledge me down. You know why he told you why they were going to acknowledge him now? Your writing told you, Yahushua told you. He said, a man is not without honor saving his own town and country. He was born now. Why you think these folks tripping off Yahushua? Where you think you from? You're from right here. Who you trying to play pimp with? We know you ain't no pimp. They call him no pimp. What is stuff you know from people your neighbor? It's like, you don't, that's why they had a problem with Joseph.
Right.
You from right here.
Right.
Well, who finna bow down to me? You ain't nobody daddy. So what he had to do, I'm about to move you from here and put you
Yep.
over here.
That's right.
Then I'm gonna take them and uproot them and they gonna come here and
Yep.
the only way they're gonna evolve, the only way they're gonna make it, they're gonna have to come to you and not
Yep.
fail down and say, we be your Aberdeen.
That's right.
But what did it take to validate it? I need you to follow me because we're trying to get him validated so we can get you validated. Okay? Listen.
In order to bring about this union.
See that? Now we look at Seder. That's an order. That's a way you come in, you die. We go to the market, except we do what?
Wash.
We do what?
Eat not.
What else? What about the plates and pots?
Wash.
See, first thing we wash before we try to clean up something. We don't come in and wash up everything and go wash
our
ourselves.
hands.
No, except we wash.
That's right.
Then we make sure the pots and everything get clean. So you see why it made sense for you. Who should be clean before you try to clean us up? It's called validate. How am I cleaning up some of them dirty?
Right. Right.
It don't make sense.
That's right.
When we come back and we wash, we look at and we start looking at the vessel, putting things. So it made sense when he came. The first thing they do, they make sure you clean. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to tell you what's holding you back. It's the way you think, the way you process. Come on.
To preserve many i.e.
See that? And see, all that he can't see. So now, this is what I want you to think about when you're going through. Because a lot of time we get, I had it, I've had it, self-pity. It ain't for you. Everything he went through so he could reserve other people, preserve them. Let me get this straight. To preserve, keep other people, I got to go to jail. I got to take a loss. I got to get sucker punched. I got to get hated. So other people, he said, yeah. Yeah, he said, ought to preserve them, to give them longevity. So they got a pattern they can follow. See, this is what hurt us and why people gotta go, why not gonna make it. You can't keep operating as a separate unit. We all have to work cohesively together. See, just like what he did, Yahuah didn't just give him that to put him in Mizraim and make him the second highest ruler and let him get a wife and have kids and do all that. That benefited us. When we came into that place, that man benefited us. We got the best of the land. We wound up becoming fruitful. Listen, we were people that were going to be degraded, going to be taken out, but Yahuah had given us offering. You know what I'm saying? When he got that, Yahuah knew, I already set this up when we got that. Listen, offering is already him, fruitful. Yeah. Then I give him and Yahuah going to make us forget all about our toils. Yeah. Manasseh. So when Yasharim came out and we went through things, kept going through things, you said, maybe I'll tell you went through that. I forgot all about that. Mm-hmm. Manasseh made me forget all my toil.
Yes, sir.
Because he made me fruitful. See, you trying to forget, sometimes you just gotta let it go and you just gotta keep what you said make no sense. Why would you let it go if you hadn't got something to replace it? Right. Let me just be honest, what we've been called people, what people tell you, man, you just gotta get over it. Why would I get over it unless something comforted me? Right. See, because now guess what happened? Everything we've been building up over years, that's why he tried to tear it all back down. You said, can you just replace it? But he said, I got to tear it all down. Because now we learned it wasn't built properly. Because we've been thinking, you know what I'm saying? You just got to go on by faith. And what you taking by faith has not actually been what it is. It's stability to where you don't waver, you don't move. Then what's going to make me not waver and not move? It's going to be experience and seeing him validate himself. Why I'm going to stand on promises? Unless I seen promises made, promises kept. You can't ask me to stand on something if I ain't seen nothing kept. What did you say? You just got to believe everything is God. You got to believe whatever God did. What did he say? I'll tell you, what did he say he was going to do? See, once I become knowledgeable about what he's going to do and that he said it before he done it, promises made, promises kept.
Yeah.
So when he started telling me things concerning me, that's a promise made, that's a promise gonna be kept. So that's what I had. This is again him doing what? Validate him. So he told Joseph, they gonna bow down before you, even your Abba. That's right. Everything he told him, it came to pass. Promises made, promises kept. That's right. Now you asking me to stand and wait on you. That's a whole world out here. Some stand on the promise. Promise made. When you get back in, promise kept.
Yes, sir.
That's how you got to look at it. every one of us, we got to change how you've been processing stuff. I'm telling you, it hurts you. It winds up hampering you. It winds up keeping you back. You keep trying to do something that he never told. He would never tell you just believe something. He would just say, believe me for my work's sake. What I've already done. Why would I ask you to believe something I hadn't done? You hadn't seen it. You don't know it. Why would he ask you to do that? You just got to believe in the impossible. You know what the impossible is? Not possible.
That's right.
Why would he ask me to believe in something that's not possible?
That's right.
Believe he can lie? Not possible. Right. Believe he can fail? Not possible. He don't ask me to believe in the impossible. Believe in the possible. Yeah. He saves. That's possible. His love ever endured it all to adopt. That's possible. From the time he established his Yahuah affection on them, he has kept that to this day with us. Everlasting, continual. What you think got you here? Why you ain't cut off? Why he give you a mind to heal? Give you a heart to regulate to say, man, I got to no, can't do that no more. Mm-hmm. Got to change that up, not where I'm trying to go. He got to give you that in your heart.
Come on, yes, sir.
I got to come through your hearing.
That's right.
Get in here and ready, because your mind combat whatever you hear. Whatever you hear, your mind, it's naturally combative. I got a source. I don't know if I believe that. I mean, that's crazy. Far-fetched. That's what your mind do. So everything got to be positive. Man, ask God, who had believed our report? That man got to reveal it to him. He knew that. Y'all know, they ain't going to just believe it, because he said, man, it's going to have to be, you got to show it to him. You got to show it to him. I appreciate you who that, because I'm every bit of doubt. I'm every bit of disbelief. I'm every bit of challenging. I'm every bit of going against. But I believe his report. He done revealed it to me. I appreciate him. I want all of us to be partakers of this. Knowing he came down, what was important. Let's finish the last part up right quick. Of the 50th chapter of the book of Bereshit, Genesis, they call it. Listen.
So, therefore, do not be Yahuah. I shall provide for you and for your little one.
Know what they did? That man said, not only that now, after they admit they did it wrong, the man came and said, I'm going to provide for you and for your little one. He realized that was Yahuah set him up for. Listen.
So he comforted them and spoke to their law.
You see what they did? He comforted them. Ain't that what they write him for? Mm-hmm. And spoke to their law. What happened?
Now Joseph stayed in Mizraim, he and his Abba Beth.
Listen.
And Joseph Kai 110 shanim.
110 years. What happened?
Joseph saw the third Tuledah of offerings beneath.
Look at that. He saw 3 generations of offering children. Listen.
Also the Bani of Machir, the Ben of Manasseh, were born on Joseph's knee.
Listen. Raised him up on his leg. Look at that. He raised up his son. Manasseh, he raised him up on his knee. Look at him. Forget about all his toils. This is what happened. Offering 4 Tuledah he done seen come on. That's fruitful. And let him saw it, 4 Tuledah. How white grow up, won't he do it? And get what he do with Manasseh. He just put him on his knee. Because I don't forgot all about my toys.
That's right.
Listen.
Joseph said to his Akim,
what did he say to him?
I am about to move.
You hear what he told him? I'm dead already.
About to move.
He got a letter, because surely Yahuah don't do nothing except he revealed it to it Nabaim.
Yes, sir.
What happened? When Yahuah did all his people Nabaim?
Yes, sir.
Listen.
But Elohim shall surely take care of you and bring you up from this Aratz to the Aratz, which he Shabbat an oath to Abraham, to Yitzchak, and to Yaakov.
So when he sent Musa, tell them that he had come down to live with them, why was they going to leave? Why was they going to go? Huh? Because someone deep down they sanctified soul. Because the writings. Because the promise they made. Promise they kept.
Come on. Come on.
He was validating himself.
Come on.
You know how long that went on? That these people kept passing that on? 4 Tuledah.
4 Tuledah. Yes, sir.
He kept passing this on down. They were there 400 years.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He was giving it to them, letting them know. Listen, he was letting them know, pass that thing down.
That's right.
That he gonna come, he gonna visit, and he gonna bring you up out. You
yes,
down,
sir.
I'm gonna bring you up and out.
Yes, sir.
That was it was assembly the grade holding them down. He's gonna bring you up and out. This directional. I ain't just gonna know. I'm tired. I'm bringing you up. I'm gonna deliver you up out of the land of Mizraim. I'm gonna take you out from the muck and the mar. Y'all hear me? That was different. I know he brought him up and out.
Yes, sir.
He made Adam outside the gun. He got him up and out and put him in the gun.
Yes,
that's what
sir.
he wants. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring you up and out. I'm gonna bring you into the land that I Shabbat. It's important for you to believe that promises made, promises kept. That's your salvation. Y'all not gonna be saved. Y'all not gonna be saved if you don't get it. He's validating what he said because this is how you save, by what he said. Don't you know when he tell me to do something, my natural mortal mind gonna tell me to go to everywhere to deflect to look at what's the mortal way to do it? Right. Not the mortal way. How do I do it and it don't wind up killing me? How do I do it and I still be me? So it's important for him to validate himself on every end. So when that mortal mind comes, the mind of immortality got to override it. What brings immortality? It's got to be the death to the mortality. The death to the mortality is restricting it from doing what it wants to do. So it's important for you to realize why he needed to validate himself. So I'll have what we would call an assurance. Not an insurance, but it could be an assurance. So sometimes doubt comes, but I'm sure about this. Some things I'm not assured about. Some things I know you need insurance of. You gotta know for a certain it's what it is. Like Adam and Yahuah, the reason why they did not stay the pathway, they really weren't assured about that. And what? Just knowing that's why they did it. He told me surely it was giving them assurance, but I ain't really sure about it. And he realized, so the people coming after them gonna need assurance of. Huh? Think about it. Otherwise, we're gonna keep, why you think man keep following the same pattern? He don't have assurance in what he's doing. So he's coming to validate himself so he can validate it. I'm trying to finish this, I go. I could tell. Listen, for everything it worth, please believe me, I really appreciate Yahuah for simplifying this for us. Because I'm telling you, you will overcomplicate the pathway for salvation. And it's going to get harder for you to get it. Because once you complicate the way, you're not going to get it. You'll put so many things away and you will mentally, physically block yourself from pathway of being saved. It's direction. It's a certain way you got to move, a certain way you got to walk, a certain way you got to talk. Let me ask y'all a question. I'm trying to see if that, I want you to hold me. Say that 17, 14, or you can, I'm going to get that. Let me ask y'all a question. Simplify something. Guess an analogy. For my cool, that's them. Favorite actor. Consensus. Who would y'all say? Your favorite actor. Who you would want to meet? Want to say favorite actor? Who? She said Wesley Snipes. Jennifer Lopez. Somebody, male actor. When I'm saying for the female, I want male actor. Male actor that you would really like wow. Who would it be? Keanu Reeves. Get out. Keanu Reeves? Okay. All right, there you go. Your wife's sick, man. No, that's okay. Denzel. Who you say? Kitchen who? Even. Wesley Snipes, brother. All right, let's find somebody. Okay. Would y'all agree, Denzel, maybe? Who would you going to say, Daniel? Who would you say? Okay, the look about it is going around here. Question, who you going to say? Even Elvis. The colored Englishman. The colored Englishman. That was South Palm went back and Africa told that who he was. All right, Eber Elbridge. Equifon Sergeant, whatever the Equifon Sergeant, what a man at Equifon. All right, we'll go with that. Okay. My guys, what female actress? Oh, say Megan. Stacey. I don't know. Let me highlight one, and we try to get a consensus in a sense on Megan Good, Ashley Christian. Who's that? Stacey Dash. Okay, it's Christian Dash. I can't remember you for. Tracy Reed. Who is Tracy Reed? Is she still living? Who is Tracy Reed? She played on Car What?
70.
Karen, that's in 74, 5. Now you said last night she couldn't see you. I guess she blind.
That's
So Lena Horne, the horn. All right. Let's get a consensus if I can. What one can we get a consensus? Shania. No.
Yes,
no. Consensus
yes,
of a woman. Sanaa Latham.
Yes,
Latham. All right, y'all go to consider. I'm just trying to just see if we see something. Let me see. Sanaa Lathan, who we gonna say for the guy? Who you want this Terry Wood person? She's a wit. Okay, she's a wit. They picked somebody else. Well, we just used to say who you gonna say.
No.
There you ain't. Oh, what love got to do? Hey, what? Angela Bassett? All I see her getting cake shoved in her mouth, getting beat. Felicia Richard. How much?
Oh yeah.
Back in her heyday.
Back in the heyday.
We just using them for analogy. Okay, they're not coming. They're coming
In the
now.
heyday.
Oh man, watch this. Slow down. But let me say this. With using these two examples, why I want to get you to kind of see something. Just say you watched the interview with Felicia Richard or Stacey Dash, who was going to be Tracy Woodenhouse, who was going to be the one. But just say that right there, Denzel and Lionel Richie, what are they called? Just whomever it is. But honestly, just saying who it is. Do you know who you say your favorite? Like my favorite female vocalist was Anita Baker.
Yes, sir.
So just say you see whoever the person is, right? You see an interview of these people talking. Yeah, you know, they're talking, asking, where you looking to go next? I'm looking to go to Atlanta. Oh, okay, Atlanta. Where y'all happen to live at? I'm saying, what
Atlanta.
state? Atlanta. Isn't that crazy? They come to Atlanta. When they come to Atlanta, let's say they sing. So what are you looking for? If you're looking for, you know, a relationship with somebody, they might tell you a height. They might tell you a weight or a certain look. Or they might tell you, you know, I'm real partial to somebody that wears blue. These both active. Look, listen, blue. They're like, why blue? Blue is like really my favorite color out of any colors. These the people you like, they're telling you this, right? Blue, their favorite color. So I mean, while you're in Atlanta, I mean, you know, what are you looking to eat? Well, I'm real funny about eating, you know, restaurants like that. I like to, you know, really eat at somebody's home. When I eat, I don't do pork, shrimp, or any of that kind of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? What do you eat? I'm more into like lamb. You know what I'm saying, goats, like that. That's really my favorite. You know what I'm saying? And then a shark like a ox, oh my goodness. I mean, that's like killer for me. You know what I'm saying? Like deal seller for me. You hearing this stuff here? Then I come out like, I mean, what do you like as far as cologne for the men? They might name Bond 901. I'm just naming one. I don't know if that's a one. Bond 9 for the women might be a Chanel or something. That the guy, he said, my favorite perfume. Then tell you about the dressing for the guys. Anita might tell the guy, I'm really into a guy really kind of keeping himself well kept, you know, and dressed and kept himself shaved and kept like that. And he tell one, I'm really into women that cover their head, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a symbol of authority for me. I'm really, biased. I'm really drawn to women that wear dresses, you know what I'm saying? Keeping themselves, you know, modest look and keeping themselves. Now these people now, we heard this interview. You just happen to hear this, right? You done heard all this. How many of y'all saying this in your reach? What Anita Baker just told me, that's in my reach.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Blue? I got blue too.
Yeah.
I'm being practical. Is this something I can't get?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Come on, man. I wear blue. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't eat pork. I don't eat shrimp. Mm-hmm. Same thing, women don't eat shrimp. How many of y'all, you out of the game because you don't cover your head? You thinking all day. You wear mini skirts. You thinking, no, that's what, I dress modest. Everything he's saying, I got Chanel, if I go get it. Everything saying, and you got to hear that. So they come to town, what you wearing? What color y'all wearing, lady? Aqua green? Yellow mayonnaise. What y'all wearing, guy? What y'all wearing, lady? What cologne y'all wearing, guy?
Bond number 9.
Klein, which one? A Bond number 901, a Bond number 9. What perfume y'all wearing? So you ask yourself, so when they cook, what y'all doing? Y'all doing shrimp cocktail? What y'all cooking? What y'all having? What y'all doing? Huh? What y'all doing? Baby back ribs, pork baby ribs. What y'all doing? See what y'all cooking? Got oxtails?
Rack of lamb.
Rack of lamb. That's what I'm saying. So
greens.
now you looking at that. This what don't make sense. How you got enough sense to go and do that? Did that something just came on your own or you heard him say it?
Heard him say it.
So what you hearing him saying and you don't heard what the word said, why would you have anything different than what
That's
you
right. That's right. That's right.
You see that? Your desire.
Yep.
Why would you be doing anything different what he told you? So why you think he gave you a diet? Tell her, I'm real partial to people that eat like this. I'm real partial to people that dress like this.
That's right.
I'm real partial to people that smell like this. See how and it's amazing people to do that. That's what I wear it because this is my favorite and my favorite singer stuff. What about Yahuah? Why
That's
you think
right.
he told you before I come, you already, surely you would have prepared this for me.
Yeah.
You knew I'm coming.
That's right.
I told you clearly what I like. Why would you do something different? That's where we messed up at. Come on, finish this up. This is 1714 Yahuah, and I'm trying to let y'all go. I done talked so much today, I don't know. Probably between last night and tonight, they probably don't love me the same way, but I'm telling y'all, it's his will for us to get this.
That's right.
You don't think a whole lot about it now, but I'm telling y'all, this thing gonna end up so fast on people, and they ain't gonna make it.
Oh.
And people sitting around with people, they ain't gonna make it. That's scary. That's scary. We can go everywhere together. We can go out to the move. We can go out shopping. We can go do everything, but we can't go and serve Yahuah. That's scary. And people just the happy they can be. At least we can do something together. Man, we can't serve Yahuah. Ain't nothing we can do together.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
See, it's a different, let me say that everybody in a different place. I definitely don't want to go against the word or preach against the word. I'm just telling you, when you get to a certain place in your life and you start to really pick up this relationship for what it is, you start realizing, man, I just don't want to have nothing to hinder. I did it too many. I let too many things get in the way before. I can admit that. I let too many things get in the way before. I did. I let other loves, I let things come. But I needed that. So I will understand. You can let stuff lay too long in your heart. You let people get too close. Listen, it'll make you hesitate. It'll make you question. It'll make you doubt. You gotta be careful where you let people stay in your heart. You gotta be careful. Here and here, I gotta be careful where I let you reside at. It can make a difference when it comes down and we ask me to do something. Okay, come on for this is 17 and 14. You can let's see what happened.
I have given them your debar.
Pay attention. You see that? You ain't gonna believe it. Hypothetically, I gave y'all what Anita Baker and what Elbert Everett said and what Angela Bassett down. At one time she was a Bassett, that shit like a Bassett hound. And we said Terry Thundermite. What's her name? Terry Thundermite. Who? Tracy, yeah. Terry Thundermite. And then the other people, these folks people all got their women on. Whoopi Goldberg, man. Who I mean Whoopi Goldberg? If I mean Whoopi, I'm telling you right now, I'm fighting. I'm throwing the first punch.
That's right.
I'm telling you, that AI out here is so dangerous. I'm telling you, I be careful. They got a lot of AI out here. I'm telling you, these folks doing some massive stuff with the AI. When I see the picture back here a little while ago, had a picture of Oprah Winfrey, and she was smiling. She ain't had no hair on her teeth. But when I tell you about that AI dangerous out here, these folks, listen, man, these folks taking the AI, I'm talking about they doing some, these folks weird. I'm telling you, scary.
Yeah.
They tell you, I be careful, man. They doing some stuff out here with their AI. They making stuff like it ain't even real.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You had to be there. Come on. They still trying to figure it out. They trying to, no hair on her teeth. She put her hair on her teeth. No, she put her hair on her teeth. That wasn't her real picture. Go ahead.
I have given them your debar.
That's what they said. I had given them the word. And what happened?
But the alarm saying them, since they are not of the alarm.
See that? Now, get why? You think folks just hate you because they hate you. They don't just hate you, they hate you because you're not of. That's why they hated Yahushua. See, again, we're walking into what his initial goal was, to make you like him. See, he knew if you live the way he lived and you function around other people, they're going to hate you because he said they hate me too. How could they not hate him, but I hate you? I don't hate Elohim. I hate you. If I'm doing what Elohim told me, you have to hate Elohim because it's his words, which means you hate him for doing it too. Got it?
Sure.
So he's telling you something. Listen.
Just as also I am not of the alarm.
See, just like he said, just like I'm not. Listen.
I shall not implore you that you take them from the alarm.
See that? I'm not asking you to take them out of the alarm, out of the world, but do what?
But only that you would guard them from what is rosh.
See that? Protect them from what is wrong. Listen why?
They are not from the alarm.
That's why because it needs to be clarified. Why? I can't just keep them from it, don't let that happen to them. Why? Because they're not from the alarm. Like who?
Just as also I am not from the alarm.
See, the same way you keeping me, you keep them on the same basis. Because I'm not from here, they not either. So what I'm saying, they Abari, they from beyond. Just like me. So when I'm asking you who to keep me, it's based off of why. Like, you need some why and why not, don't you? Why I just told them to keep them? Why? Because they're not of the alone. Like who? Just like I'm not of the alone.
Right.
Right.
See, everything is similar to. Make them like us and let them have. I'm asking you to guard them and regard them. Based off of what? Because they are not from here, just like I'm not from here. This is what he did.
Kadash them with your amat.
See that? Kadash them, separate them through the truth. That's why y'all think people here? Because of the truth. People ain't here because of the truth. Because of a lie. I married my brother wife. You know how stupid people is? My brother ain't made one video yet to defend his wife. You know Tom Smith married his brother wife. Then your parents tell you what they told him one time. They called him years ago. Told him and said, man, said, come on home, son. Come on back home. Said the man been exposed. Yeah, told him. No, come on back home, son. That man been exposed. The man said, what happened? Said man made a video. Said the man married his own brother wife. He said, what? Told the white man, come on home, man. That man already exposed. I feel these people like, how you look? But again, the difference is what when you don't harbor the truth, you're going to attach yourself to a lie. It's that bad that people ain't against them, but they went with what they heard people. So other people put lies out to deflate and keep other people. Now people questioning, that is true. He probably killed their brother. Someone else. He dead and nobody knows where he is but me. Sickos. Come on.
Your dabar is amat.
See what he said? He said, your word. So he just told them to separate them through the truth. Now, what is true? He said, that's what the word is.
Right.
So when anything goes contrary to the word, guess what it is? That's how I know what a lie is. You know, I know a lie. How? Because a lie it's because you know the word. Guess how you've been defining a lie? Because you know. He just told them to separate them through the truth. What is true? He said, your word is the truth.
Yeah.
So now, how does this truth work? When I attach myself to the truth, when I constrict myself to what he said, the word, that's the truth. So that truth gonna cause a separation between me and other people, just like it's gonna do with you and other people. Because you're attached. Why are you him?
True.
How many of y'all other family members ain't him? You know why? Because of the truth. What day is it? Tomorrow is the Lord's day.
Right.
Oh, you on the old schedule, Old Testament Sabbath. You see what I'm saying? Why you think that? Because guess what? See, I want you to get an example. The reason why, because the truth separates you.
Yeah.
When you go sit down, they get a glass of wine and a bill, and they get them some baby back pork ribs and some shrimp cocktail for appetizer, and you get what you get that all fits right inside the diet. I'll take some water or Sprite or gin, whatever it might, you take a Coke, and I'll take me a lamb or give me a chicken sandwich. You know what I'm saying? The truth separates you.
Yeah, that's right.
They bet you want something that be real good. No, see the truth. That's what separates. That's what he's saying. That guards you, and when he guards you, it's because he regards you.
Right.
When Yahushua asked him the magnified name, he said, "I've done it, and I'll do it again,
Right.
because I regard you, because I'm guarding you, because I regard you."
Yeah.
Like when Yasharal came out, he was regarding them. That's why he guarded them. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Come on, finish up. I'm gonna get finished with y'all. Listen.
Just as you have shalak me to the alone,
See that? Just like you sent me into the alarm.
so I have also shalak them to the alone.
See what he did? See, he said, let him make him like us and let him have. See, you sent me in the alarm. Guess what I sent them to?
Alone.
I sent them to the alarm too. I sent them to the world. That's what you did to me. You sent me to the world, right? I sent them too. Listen.
I kadash myself.
Do what he did. What you do now?
Kadash myself.
See what he do? He doing what? So he separated himself. He wanted them to be separate. He said, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to separate myself. So what reason?
On their behalf,
On their behalf. For what reason?
so that they may also be kadash with the amat.
So let me tell you what he just did. He just, first of all, he validated himself before he validated them. He just told him to separate and keep them. They weren't from the world. So first he had to prove that before he could tell them about these guys. I need to show me you in here and you not of them. He said, I do that. Now when I tell you about these guys, I said they in here, but they not of them. Based off of what? Based off of me not being of them. Y'all got it. Now I need you to kadash them through the truth. What is truth? I need to do it through the word. So what kept me? It was the word. I'm giving you the same recipe I use.
Yeah.
I let the word separate me from these people. A lot of people, I just get my table and just put it well in because I'm sanctified through. No, let the word do it.
Yeah.
You come sit right down here and these folks get to talking, they look at you and say, you know what, let Let him have this. See, the word separate. You ain't got to go nowhere.
Yeah.
Word come in separate. For realize this ain't our tag. We don't need to say this somewhere else. You ain't got to worry about trying to run, get away from folks. Stand on something. They'll get away from you.
Yep.
That's right.
That's right.
So again, why are we restricted? So what's separating them? I just use that little analogy, but because of how we dress, that's the truth. Why y'all ladies ain't got a miniskirt? Because that wouldn't be the truth. The truth is modest apparel. See what I'm saying? So now he's showing you the same thing. What's separating? So now what's separating him? See, God's spirit. No. The word is supposed to separate you.
Yeah.
Okay? We know that the word becomes ruachni, what they call spiritual, but that very word has to separate you. That's why you keep certain mandate. That's why you keep certain days, certain order, because the word is separate. It's purpose. Why you think of people, you go out look at that door, you want to start, them folks gonna be riding, going, you gonna hear music playing, they gonna be going in paying for the hotel, they be going, because I mean the Lord, all the days belong to the Lord. But what is the truth? He said, I set the Shabbat aside that you observe it and you do nothing. Say what every man must eat. Y'all got what I'm saying? So people that's gonna hold to the truth, they're gonna abide by that. People don't hold to the truth, I mean really the Sabbath in your heart. See, people have no idea what they're saying. Y'all got it? Yahuah need to be in your heart, not no Shabbat. I ain't putting no day in my heart. Y'all got it? There's days I regard, I keep. He said, I set them aside for you. He ain't set me aside for no Shabbat. He set the Shabbat aside for me.
Yeah.
Hello? Just like Yahushua when he came, he said for their sake, he won't be saved. What did he say he did? He said, I set myself aside for what? For us. So he set himself aside for me. That's how important you are. See, pay attention. He just said, no, he said, for their sakes I do it.
Right.
See, think about this. We get ready to conclude. You can do a lot of things, but for whose sake is it? It ain't just about you being saved like you thought, okay? Your salvation comes in with a connection of other people. You know what I'm saying? Being sparked by. Y'all got it? I'm being honest. I ain't know that. Man, your personal savior, you got to get it for yourself. Right. You can't worry about nobody else. You know how you say people saying, in a sense true, but at the same time you come in, it's about light bringing illumination. Look, why that light that pointed at me just ain't lighting on me? Why is it light everywhere it can stretch out to go? Because it's here to assist in more than just me. It's other people that need light too. So when he illuminates you, for what purpose? We had to change our whole concept of how we see things. It's just for us. Your salvation entails connecting with others. Anything he give you, if it don't benefit others, I'm going to tell you now, you ain't going to have it long. I'm being a lot of us in here, you ain't got, Ben, what do you do? What did you say you do? Nothing. You do absolutely nothing. What would be the use for you? You got to be even Yosef coming into what he had. Was that for Yosef? He said the only he put me here not so the scripture be fulfilled. Y'all. He said, so I could save all these people.
That's right.
It was not even for him. That's right. His being exalted was for us. So you look at as great as Yosef was, second highest ruler, everything else, who was really the better? The people he served. That's it. He realized that. I can't hold nothing against y'all. He only let me went through. I went through for your sake. That's right. Because it was about you more than it was about me. Musha's story wasn't about him more than it was for you. Everything, that's how important you are, and you got to see yourself like that. They had to see themselves. Don't you know at a period of time they lost self-worth being in Mizraim? I heard what Yosef said. 1 generation, 2 generation, 3 generation, 4 generation. But after a while, man, it's been just a saying people say. They've been saying that stuff a long time. Until Yahuah came and sent a man to go to town and said, tell me I heard that Zah. Let them know I come down to deliver them. Promise it made, promise it kept. Let them, and tell them I know their sorrow. Tell them I seen their affliction by, and I tell them how I know what it's the task they done put on them. What you think done broke you down? All the stuff Satan had us doing, he done broke us down. He come to deliver us. Validating himself that he know I got to validate you too. I got to show people, man, I'll fight for you. I got to let you go through some things. You got to be validated for yourself. One thing when other people know, but what do you know about yourself and your relationship? I know about my relationship with him. I know where I should be and where I ought to be and where I ain't, and I'm glad I'm not. I appreciate him for where he got me at. Get me with a mind to consider. I couldn't do this on my own. You be looking at people and say, man, they just had a different life cutting. That thing just worked out for them. They just forced it. No, Yahuah give, Yahuah take away.
Right.
He said, that's what I get him. I get another man, I realize I get him salvation. That's what you want to get. Oh, you can get the car. The car they got that you buy ain't gonna get old. Ain't a clothes, outfit, song you play ain't gonna play out. But Yahuah remain the same. That gotta be your confidence. Y'all hear me? I appreciate Yahuah for this time. At the end of the day, people, please log in and please, please, please consider your soul.
Yes,
That's
sir.
too. Appreciate you.